Oh, what's going on, man? Hang on for a sec. Hang on for a sec, man. Let me just fix this up quickly. Oh, here we are. Yo, how are we? Discord. Alright, I'll give you a link. Tyrone. Hang on. It is right here. Let me hear myself. Yep, I am hearing myself clear. Right. Whoa. Okay. Once again, this is a bit unorganized, man. Hope you're all enjoying my live reaction, man. So it's gonna go on live right then, man. Obviously, where is it? KO. Yeah, can't show it right here because it'll be copyright, of course. But it'll be starting soon, it says. Cannot wait to watch this. I've not did something like this in my live stream, but yeah. I never actually watched full Dally M, so this will be the first ever time I ever watched a full Dally M. But anyway, I'll do like my thumbnail. I'm doing this shit. Ignore all the tabs, man. It's all pegging shit. Create new Dally M. God, this is gonna be unprofessional. Wait, hang on a sec. Wait a sec. Why have I got this on? Anyway, I'm gonna get rid of that. I don't know what's doing there. We'll move that to the middle. And that's the middle. Yep. Hello, Ra. How you going, mate? 3 people in the chat. How you going? Can be as quiet as possible. Shit. Yep. So is that good, guys? I'm gonna check the chat on my channel quick. If it's up to you or some shit. Oh, it's only Ra. Okay. There's 3 people in the chat, man. How y'all going, man? Today we've got Dally M 2021 predictions. I didn't watch night 1 because it was shit, but yeah, night 2. Is it starting, man?
Well, of course, all the best to Cody Walker, who's nominated for a few awards tonight. That is it from NRL 360. It is now time for the 2021 Dally M Awards live on Fox League.
On August 29, 1895,
I'm gonna put that down because of copyright.
21 rugby union clubs met at the George Hotel in Huddersfield, West Yorkshire, and formed an allegiance. The coal miners,
1895,
and the
what the
mill
fuck?
workers, the farmers, and the tradesmen they went it alone. They got rid of the line out, went from 15 to 13 players, and they raked the ball between their legs. Word spread of this new game. Its speed, its spectacle, and in 1907, at another pub in another country, the game was born in Sydney, Australia.
Yeah.
The men came to play, came
I wish it was before I fell.
big and small. The first stars lit up. Arthur Hennessy, Sandy Pearce, and the immortal Dally Messenger. In mud and in rain, in the sunshine and in front of tens of thousands, the players never wavered. Their love for this game immeasurable by words. It's what they did, what they showed. Courage, camaraderie, compassion, brilliance, speed, and skill. The game is personified by a gladiatorial essence of will, of sacrifice, of testing oneself, to get back up, to keep playing, to never let your mate down, to protect him, to applaud him.
Nathan Cleary deserves it. Turbo's gonna win it. It's gonna win, yeah. If Turbo doesn't win it, then NRL is shit. I'm just gonna stay up there.
When it means the most for his team.
Who you think will win Dally M? I'm going to say Tommy Turbo.
This is a game like no
But
other.
I heard June Boy isn't nominated for probably a year, which is really disappointing.
The reason is it
So
brings
fuck you NRL for that.
together. It lets them know that they're loved,
I hope Josh Allen will be sent of the year because
and that they are
yeah, I
heard.
heard some controversy with that and some problems with that. So yeah.
Will ever stop. It will endure.
If Turbo doesn't win, then it's rigged, of course.
It is a game born on those
Well, actually, it was actually rigged last year. To be honest, Cleary should have won that last year. How the fuck did Wyatt win it last year? Do not know.
Good evening and welcome to the 2021 Dally M Awards. I'm Jess Yates.
And I'm Braithen Astor, and it's wonderful to have your company on Rugby League's
Brisbane.
Night of Nights.
We're kicking off Grand Final week with one of the NRL's most storied traditions. Tonight is an opportunity to say thank you and to recognise and celebrate the exceptional achievements and sacrifices of Rugby League's brightest stars.
A life-changing night awaits for Nathan Cleary, Tom Trbojevic,
Oh, I'm gonna do the thumbnail.
or James Tedesco. One of these brilliant players will be added to an elite honour roll of champions.
Because yeah, sorry if the thumbnail's shit, lads.
Smith and Cronk.
Tonight we're live from the Fox Sports studios in Sydney and the Howard Smith Wharves in Brisbane, where players, coaches, officials and their families are separated from our grand finalists, the Panthers and the Rabbitohs. It will be a career-defining moment for one of those who thrived under the toughest
Reynolds should have got nominated
This
for
is how tonight will
halfback.
work.
Or maybe did he?
We'll crown the Dally M captain, coach.
Reynolds not even top 5 Dally M, bro. It's fucking disappointing,
the Dally
man.
M medal, which will be awarded to one of the 5 contenders we revealed last week.
And this is how the leaderboard stood with 6 rounds to go. It's tight at the top. Panthers captain Nathan Cleary leads superstar Seagull Tom Trbojevic by just 1 vote. His skipper Dally Cherry Evans is 7 votes adrift alongside Rabbitoh Cody Walker, while 2019 Dally M medalist James Tedesco is a further 2 votes back.
Sacrifice. It's all these players know. Since the great Dally Messenger in 1908, these gladiators have lost their time, strained their lives, broken their bodies. Because you don't climb that mountain all the way to the top of the most grueling sport on earth without a lifetime of sacrifice. 2021, 200 games, more than 1,500 tries, countless big hits and bone-crunching moments. These are the players who thrived. Nathan Cleary, the coolest, calmest Panther there is. Some reckon he's on his way to becoming the best player we've ever seen. Cody Walker. That rascally rabbit Cody Walker. Predictably unpredictable. The most electric player in the game. James Tedesco, already a Dally M medalist. Always a rampaging fullback. Now the fearless leader of the gold standard Roosters.
Fuck.
Speed, power, the most destructive attacking threat in
Yeah.
the NRL.
And destroy Cowboys players. Sorry, Liam. Sorry, Nick. That's the truth.
Clutch captain Daly Cherry Evans. Certified.
Don't, mate. Don't say that, man. Clutch, fuck off. It's not clutch. Bullshit.
In the face of adversity, only the strongest survive. Over the past 2 seasons, the NRL has proven itself to be one of the most agile and innovative sporting organisations in the world. In July, it was able to relocate the entire competition to Queensland. That's more than 500 players.
Sorry, lads. Just moving.
3 days.
It was a remarkable achievement with the health and safety of the entire NRL community front and centre of every decision. Please now welcome NRL CEO Andrew Abdo.
You know who won the comp in 1908, don't you? It was the South Sydney Rabbitohs. In the first ever New South Wales Rugby League Premiership.
And don't rub it, you fucking dickhead.
113 years later, and it's Queensland's turn to host the grand final.
And it's Queensland's turn, even though they lost their origin.
Just like in 1908, South Sydney will be there on Sunday. And with the greatest of respect, Wayne Bennett's been winning big games for almost as long. He's back Sunday for a record 5th decade straight of grand finals. How good is that? The Panthers are back too.
Well, yeah, Cody Walker.
A remarkable
What's up, Corey Bell, mate? Best SRL player in the comp here, mate. Oh, they describe DC like that, yeah.
Because just
clutch.
When you think you know what's going to happen, the unexpected chimes in.
The unexpected charted.
It's
supposed to be a return.
It was anything but. This year was supposed to be a replay of last year's grand final. Well, not quite. It's why we love rugby league, because anything is possible. Together, we navigated our way through 200 grueling and exhilarating premiership matches. And now, with just
there you go, thumbnail uploaded, lads.
Tonight, we get an opportunity to
reflect
on the people and the moments of a special season. The players, the coaches, the teamwork, the deep tribalism, the unmatched athleticism, the unforgettable moments of brilliance.
I did plans late, lads, so I apologise for that.
Welcome to the 2021 Dally M Awards. Now, much goes into an NRL season, an NRL match, even an NRL moment. Hours of analysis and preparation, months of conditioning and training. The turf gets cut and manicured, the lines painted. Fans banter and make their way to stadiums or TV screens. The media whip out stories, predictions, analysis. Broadcasters unveil their cutting-edge innovations and new sets. Coaches work on strategy and pep talks. Hours of preparation, days, weeks, months. And then there's this kind of eerie silence, this sort of momentary pause. Just before the whistle sounds and we all lean forward and we watch.
Damn, Tory Turbo's girlfriend looks hot. Nah, jokes.
The insane acceleration of Tommy Turbo. The lightning swerve of Teddy Tedesco. The deft touch, the precision of DCE.
Excuse me?
And brilliance of Nathan Cleary.
I'm going to pretend that I did not hear that. The deaf, what the fuck?
You missed it.
Reynolds should have been there, to be honest, man. Out of all the halfbacks, bro, DC was never near never close level, bro. Reynolds should have been there with his teammate Cody Walker. That's fucking bullshit, bro. Reynolds robbed, bro. Reynolds robbed. Hashtag Reynolds robbed in the chat, man.
2 years now. Some have moved countries. Some have not been home in months. but they show up every
You seen
week
William
to
Terrell
excite,
doco?
to entertain, and to inspire us.
Epoch.
You remind us of why we love this sport. Missing from tonight's awards is awarding the best of the best from the NRLW season. The challenges of COVID means that the 2021 season will be played early next year. We get to experience 2 NRLW seasons in 2022, starting in just a few months, and we cannot wait. Thank you, NRLW players, for your patience and for
I forgot about this woman who plays for the Women's Broncos team. What's her name again?
Premier Palaszczuk, for helping us keep the competition going.
Fuck you, Premier Palaszczuk, you bitch.
Especially Telstra, 20 years strong. And of course,
fucking
Fox
hate her,
Sports
man.
and Channel 9. This year, more than ever, our fans have relied on your broadcast brilliance. Finally, thank you to our fans, all of you back at home. Your support has powered the Premiership. From 1908
and yet you're still copyrighting
we
us.
have a lot to be grateful for. But even better than that, we have so much to look forward to, and it starts tonight. Welcome to the 2021 Grand Final.
Even chat for another man.
Enjoy the Dally M Awards.
Thank you, Andy, to you and your team for all of your hard work and dedication this year. Well, 2021 has been a remarkable season for Nathan Cleary. He captained New South Wales to an Origin Series victory, had a perfect winning record in the
shame
and
got
now
injured.
he's preparing to lead Penrith into back-to-back grand finals. Our Dally M leader joins us now from Brisbane. Good evening to you, Nathan. Congratulations on winning through to another grand final.
American Dad.
And the troops feeling about the massive week ahead of you.
Oh, thanks a lot. Yeah, really looking forward to it. It's obviously a really good.
The benign gamer boy, how you going, mate?
You know, it's obviously a good thing to get back to the grand final. And, obviously, the heartbreak after last year. Now they get the opportunity to do it again. Feeling very lucky and grateful.
Nath, leading the Dally M medal count after 19 rounds. How are you feeling about taking out the big award tonight? And do you think you've done enough through the final rounds of the regular season to win the award?
Oh, to be honest, I think Turbo's been far and away the best player this year, and
hey,
I'd be very surprised if
W
he comes storming home.
And Nathan Cleary in the chat, man. For being honest. Oh well, Nathan Cleary was in front after round 19. Listen, man, I think Nathan Cleary is close to winning.
I think it's all about just being process-driven rather than worrying too much about the result. And you know, I think we probably fell into that trap a bit last year. We wanted to win
halfback of the year, but still should have won 2020 Dally M of the year. This guy right here should have been 2020 Dally M winner of the year. That we should speak to right now.
That's probably the biggest thing.
Mate, you've had to find a different way to win this season, all the way
it's
to
not
getting through the
W's.
grand final. Is there a different feeling amongst the team this season?
Oh, it's been very different to our journey last year. Obviously, with Origin in the middle of the year, this time was the first time we've experienced that as a group for a lot of us, and you know, different injuries from time to time, slumps of form and stuff like that. But you know, I think we're very proud of how far we've come, and you know, we really pride ourselves on defence and just turning up for each other and the belief we have in one another. And you know, it's an absolute pleasure playing with these boys.
Nathan, wonderful to catch up with you.
Even though you still got luck against us. We'll give you hats off to Penrith for being Storm. So Storm had so many calls, but they choked it.
Well, good evening to you, Jess, and to our Cabinet of Champions again tonight, Cooper Cronk, Greg Alexander and Michael Ennis. Gentlemen, as we count down to the 2021 Dally M medalists, we're going to relive now how things unfolded in round 20. Our leader, Nathan Cleary, we know, is still sidelined for a couple of more games. So, Brandy, what's best case scenario for the Panthers halfback, given he cannot poll until round 22?
Well, it's remarkable that he's still in the lead, Lara, because he doesn't play in 20 or 21. And
I heard about the dislocated shoulder. Heard zero tackle, but he's still going to be free to play the grand final, but he's just saying that he's going to be dislocated for a match for next season. So don't worry about it, lads. So we'll still be playing grand final. So we'll still have a blockbuster grand final, even though Penrith should have not been in the prelim in the first place. But hey, that's the NRL for you.
Continued, didn't it? 3 tries, 3 try assists. He
Hat-trick here in Seagulls for the 22 victory over Sharks.
It's what he did through the middle. He just strolled through their middle at different stages.
Many were elite against Sharks in the game. Morgan Harper was on fire.
Faster and stronger. Simply just terrorised and tormented them. He was outstanding and got no questions that he would have got 3 points that night.
That hat-trick of tries coming in the space of just 11 minutes, killing off the Sharks just after half-time, and it really epitomised the form that he was in. Hat-trick in 4 games.
Eels would have been the grand final if it weren't for robbery. Yeah, 100%. I reckon we would have been Melbourne for the 3rd time.
Hard to compete with 3 tries and 3
No offence, Melbourne Storm fans, but
was pretty good that night.
your team had so much high expectations, and what was said is that Melbourne Storm cannot win a premiership without Cameron Smith, and guess what happened? They're not in the grand final. I said my point, and nobody will listen.
Brandy, Cody Walker, he was on absolute fire when voting went behind closed doors, polled very well between rounds 13 and 19. Could be a hell of a lot closer in this race if not for those 3 votes deducted for suspension early in the year. But again, he's integral in round 20.
Yeah, round 20 against the Dragons, the Bunnies had a big win and it was their 8th straight victory, and Cody scored a try, had a hand in another 4 tries. So just a typical Cody performance in that run of wins, and it was
Cody Walker, the wizard,
so Cody
for what Giants
down the left side, and it wasn't
wants to
just
call
out the
him.
back passes. We saw that one back on the inside. Cody had a remarkable season, and particularly
He's getting old, Cody Walker, and this is also his. This is possibly his last ever time they'll ever have his prime time.
As was Adam Reynolds, as was Mark Nichols. Mark Nichols and the South Sydney
Okay, the GOAT.
Came good through that period. Mark Nichols was outstanding. So Cody had some challenges from his own teammates. It was a big win by South, and if he doesn't get 3, he'll get 2, I think.
Cooper,
are you talking about my logo?
James
It's Bosky.
Polled 3 votes in round 19. Does he back that up in this round 20 win over the Eels?
Yeah, it was a pretty scrappy affair to start the game. 0-0, both teams were...
They'll go to block every week to block kick pressure.
Walker that really blew the game open midway through that first half. He set up a try.
Oh, don't show this fucking game.
On Dylan Brown. So,
please, bro.
He was very influential. A bit like Cody Walker and Latrell. Well, Sam Walker had some nice...
Come on, man.
So they might be fighting out for points on this one.
What the hell is Tedesco doing there? He's getting tackled down. Okay, well, that's a highlight there.
The other games that we've spoken about, a number of their teammates also challenged
20 tackle breaks, tackle bursts,
career high
16 runs, 1 try assist,
so with Nathan Cleary, our current leader,
150 run meters.
With just 1 vote in the lead. Does he lose at this round?
So Cleary won't have pressure on him. Okay.
All right, let's find out how our contenders polled with Jess.
Thank you, Lara. So here's how the top 5 polled in round 20. James Tedesco, 1 vote. Cody Walker also polls 1 vote to move up to 18. Daly Cherry Evans moves into outright 4th with 2 votes.
What the fuck?
This is out with injury, allowing Tom Trbojevic to take the lead.
DCE is 3rd on round 20, and Tommy Turbo takes the lead at 26. Thank you, it's not Rob. No, it's Rick. How is DCE 4th?
And Tedesco is 10 votes.
Cody Walker is behind DCE, ladies and gentlemen.
Yeah, good evening to you both. I am with our new leader, Tommy Trbojevic, in the lead. How are you feeling?
Yeah, no, feeling good. A little bit nervous, but...
How is he 3rd?
And we'll have to wait and see what happens.
Talk me through round 23.
Well, no, he's 4th. No, it's 4th.
Working so well for you.
Asher G is 3rd. It's Bosky, well, sorry, not Asher G, RTS, me bad.
What would it
me
mean
bad,
for you
sorry,
to win this
RTS,
award and be just
sorry.
a 3rd Manly player?
So, bro, it's,
individual accolades in the game.
well,
and,
yeah, Cody Walker's very good, I agree, man.
At the past winners and
Even Reynolds should have been up there with Cody Walker, bro. It's a fucking disgrace.
He's up for Coach of the Year as well tonight. How does he always get it done? How does he always get you going?
Should Jason Sub in the background?
He's been around for a long time, and
I think Jason Sub was nominated for wing of the year, which I'm not surprised.
probably his
He's
best
been absolutely
attribute is,
fantastic.
you know, you can
Came from a
compare him
Dragons
up to a
junior
name,
to
so,
now
I've got the
Manly.
advice of,
Fucking
great
fantastic.
for him.
Has he got a haircut?
I reckon Morgan Harper
Well,
should.
he
Is
did
Morgan
get
Harper
one
nominated
done
for
home
Centre of the
tomorrow,
Year?
and he's got a hairdresser who does it for free at
I
home,
think he
so
is, man.
He's trying to save his coin. He's a bit tight on it.
Tommy, good luck for the rest of the count. Thanks for your time. Over to you, Corey.
James Tedesco, you won this
Still
award
Corey
back in
Parker.
2019. What was the feeling like?
Yeah, it was a huge honour. I took my mum to the awards that night, and yeah, I was like Tommy, I was a bit nervous, and I actually remember.
Hate Cherry Evans. Okay, listen, look, man. I know a lot of people hate DCE, but he doesn't deserve to be here. But still, man. Honestly,
I think we really came together as a team, and
I honestly
helped us coming up here to Sunshine
think
Coast.
that I actually liked him this year, but he still doesn't deserve to be in the Dally M's this year. Well, actually, what we have seen from the last couple of games, I will admit that he's overrated. I thought that he was underrated for the beginning, mid of season, but yeah, what we've seen the last few games, yeah, I'm sorry, DC, you really disappoint me, bro. Oh, you really disappoint me.
Do you have what it takes
to
coach
man.
Tommy?
Nah, I think he wins it. Easy.
Thanks very much. Back to you, Jess.
Thank you very much, James and Tom. Good luck tonight. All right,
Yeah, bro, Tommy Taylor wins it easy, bro. This is a good player still, but he's not top elites. Yeah, not how he used to be, especially in his Queensland days. Even though he was picked for Maroons this year and last year, and he was meh. Oh shit. Uh-oh. Copyright. Let's hope that doesn't put up. Sorry about that, lads. I cannot get copyrighted. What the fuck? Why are they showing Jacob Arthur on the fucking highlights, man? So overhyped, Jacob Arthur. So, Rookie of the Year, lads. I think Sam Walker's going to win it. I'm not sure if you guys have heard, but we all know the Reece Walsh situation when he taking drugs. I'm absolutely shell shocked that Reece Walsh did drugs, man. And I think that might have yeah, Jacob. Anyway. Sam Walker, ladies and gentlemen, I was correct. Everyone said Reece Walsh, but Sam Walker has won it. I can't watch Ali. Oh, okay. That's alright. Ladies and gentlemen, Sam Walker, mate, I predicted it. When people still say Reece Walsh was going to be Rookie of the Year, I still say Sam Walker. And guess who ended up right? Me. I'm a genius, man. What a player. Absolutely talented. He's not bad. A lot of people say he's been off. Yeah, but still, we can't forget that he was absolutely talented.
Was huge, and they really allowed me to go out there and play my game. And yeah, I would definitely not be where I am today without the club and what they've done for me over these last 2 years. So yes, I say I'm really grateful for that. Yeah, I'd like to thank the board and Nick back home as well for putting their trust and belief.
He absolutely deserves the Sam Walker. What a bloody legend, mate.
Yeah, I'd like to thank my family as well for.
Cannot wait to see more of this kid in the future.
Town to grow up in, and the family was huge, and yeah, I always talk to mum and dad and the family, and they're always there for me, and yeah, I think the belief they instill for me as well is huge, and yeah, I just like to thank them as well, and I'd like to thank my partner as well, Bella, for being here tonight, and yeah, no, thank you, and really honoured to get this award.
Congratulations.
Yeah, I remember Bronson Xeri. That was fucked, man. That's sad we did Bronson Xeri, man. I feel bad. Like if I was in this seat, man, I would have been shattered. He's possibly cost himself like a possible rookie or like possible like Dally M, possibly, because bro, like he could have. Mate, if he was still to play for the Sharks, especially heading to next year when Sharks have signed so many good players. I reckon we've did something absolutely fantastic next year.
The world disappears.
Walsh ruined his chances. Yep, he did, bro. He fucked up.
For the love of sport.
Rich Walsh has some worse games than what Sam Walker has.
And with Tab's same game multi, you can combine your favorite NRL markets all in the one.
And you can kind of blame the Warriors for that. No offense, Warriors fans, but like, I think his best game, Walsh, was possibly against the West Tigers. To be honest. I'm gonna blocked out in case there's any copyright there. How many people in the chat, man? We have got 4 people in the chat, man. We've got 3 people liking the vid, the live stream. Reese stuffed it up. Yeah, of course, man. He stuffed it up big time. I don't hate Walsh. Yeah, I don't hate him, man. But what we did was absolutely just disgusting. Absolutely just disgusting. Oh, you don't like Reece Benjamin Marshall. And by the way, how you going, mate? Well, yeah, well, lost some respect. I don't blame you. But at least he had, but like the consequence that he has like that he was like earned is about like a week, but still but I think a week or it's for about like 10 matches, I think. And is there a award for the best oldest player? Yeah, me too, Corey Bell. Fucking hate it. I even can't stand people who even do cigarettes. It's fucking annoying, bro. There was even one person on the when I was walking back. He said to me that, "Oh, do you want cigarettes?" And I said to myself, "What the fuck are you offering me? What the fuck do you think I am? Some fucking weird or something?" And then fucking it's fucking weird, bro. I cannot believe that people are just want to like offer you drugs, man. So kids who's watching this right now, don't do drugs. Just please do not do drugs. Trust me, it will absolutely ruin your life and also your career. To be honest, I have never was the biggest fan. What do you do? Smoking is disgusting. It does ruin your lungs, Corey Bell. It gives you cancer, and fuck cancer. I don't get why people are just so addicted to it. I don't understand it, bro. I just don't. What did Walsh do? He did drugs. He took the cocaine while he was partying, I believe. But yes, he is young, but still, he should know better. I have other reasons that I don't want to talk about on why I hate drugs. Alright, yeah, let's not talk about. Alright, hang on. The back women.
Two promises to be the biggest year for women's rugby league yet, with 2
Women's rugby league.
competitions with few teams.
Unfortunately, the women's rugby league competition for this year will not happen. Unfortunately. So the leaderboard for
Tom Trbojevic has a 2-vote lead over Nathan Cleary. Daly Cherry Evans is 4th on the leaderboard.
Clint Gutherson is in the top 10? What? Damn, Ben Hunt is over James Tedesco? What the fuck?
Over to you, Lara.
Yes, Jess, we start with our brand
Damn.
new leader, Tom
Clint Guffey's in the top 10. What the fuck?
Of Nathan Cleary, who we know is still sidelined from action in round 21. But Brandy, the Seagulls, they come up.
So Adam Reynolds is not in the top 10, ladies and gentlemen. Apparently, Clint Gutherson has earned more points than what Reynolds has. What is going on? Where's Brandon Smith? Where's Nico Hines? Where's
And Manly did push the Melbourne Storm.
I know that Jerome Hughes there, but where the hell is Nico Hines? Where's who was there?
And then the Melbourne Storm had some very good plays, particularly down their left side. Justin Holmes scored a couple of tries. Kenny Bromwich was good. Jerome Hughes was outstanding. Had a very good season, very consistent.
What about
he broke them open in the second
Ruben
half,
Garrick?
across the line, and I thought Harry Grant was
He did pretty decent this year.
Yeah, he was. Harry Grant and Brandon
Garfield, nah. No, he's most of the Queen, let's be honest. I'm not going to be biased, Paraffin. He's honestly a Queen. Where's Hines? Where's Cheese? Exactly, bro. Where are they? Where's Reynolds? Where's Latrell, actually? What the fuck is wrong with this system, bro? Where's fucking who else should be up there?
For Cody as well to poll maximum votes. As we saw last round, he only got one.
What about Brett Morris? What about Josh Morris? Where are they?
Parramatta Eels. He dead set toyed with that right edge. The left side chords can't.
Bro, I know that Brett Morris got injured, but what about Josh Morris, bro? What about who else? What about Daniel Tupou? Nah, actually nah. Who else?
Another big night from Latrell, but I think Cody was the man.
Yeah, I'll be stunned if Cody.
What about Reimani? Where the oh no, he's injured. Sorry.
The contender suffers a loss in round 21, and as we said off the top, Nathan Cleary is still sidelined, so will not poll. Let's find out how the votes look now with Jess.
Thank you, Lara. So here's how our top.
The system is controlled by manufacturing
as we predicted,
goats.
The South's playmaker secured 3 votes for his man of the
Cody
match
Walker in 3rd place. Holy shit.
Cherry Evans
Yep.
and Tedesco all missed out on polling points.
What? Come on, man. I mean, like James Tedesco has been having quiet games, but still, James Tedesco deserves to have more points than DCE at some point. Come on.
Well, in a season where
What a fucking disgrace. DCE shouldn't be in the top 5. I'm sorry.
They're dealing with relocation and the constant threat of COVID while preparing for the toughest sport in the world. The ability to focus on what mattered defined the elite leaders of our game.
Yeah, Walker 3rd.
Here are the nominees for the Dally M Captain of the Year.
Captain of the Year nominees.
Captain of the Year, here we go.
Storm co-captains Jesse Bromwich and Dale Finucane.
Nah. I think Captain of the Year, man. Nathan Cleary? I think I'll give it to Nathan Cleary. Oh yeah, you know what? I'll give it to Nathan Cleary and Isaiah, to be honest. I think they deserve it. Yeah, I think they should be Captain of the Year.
James Tedesco.
Oh, actually, you know what? You know what? I think James Tedesco deserves it. Yeah. Yeah, I think James Tedesco deserves it. Forgot that he was leading his team by his own, man. Yeah. If James Tedesco doesn't win this, then yeah, the system is fucked. I think the system will be fucked. Ew. DCE captain? Ew. No. What the fuck?
And the Dally M Captain of the Year.
Tedesco.
James Tedesco. From
There you go. Ladies and gentlemen, the man who lifted the Roosters, but the Roosters were short, but the man who lifted the Roosters with a lot of injured players, they still defeated the Titans. And here we go, speech.
Firstly, I want to thank my team, the boys. It was a crazy year for us. A lot of setbacks and disappointments, but I couldn't be prouder to lead the club. It was a difficult year for us, and I know it ended in a disappointing way, but the fight we showed week in, week out, so many young guys, Sammy Walker, Rookie of the Year, guys.
NRL heard this. I mean, they did hear me say Sam Walker whilst Rich Walsh was getting called out for Rookie of the Year. So shout out to the NRL for not being dick to me for once.
His presence was awesome for us all year, so thank you.
NRL dodged the bullet. Yeah, Corey Bell Wizard, bro.
Our captain of the year. Now, sadly, we've lost some of the greatest the game has ever seen in the last
here we go.
Champions, whose legacy shaped the game we love.
Is there a Manly player? Yeah, Gray, Parcel, Warren Simmons, Blacklock. Oh yeah, and Tommy Redoc, Kev's Timus. Recipes. Tommy Redonkulus. Who would forget that? Like, what a comedian, bro. I'm gonna miss Tommy Redonkulus, man. Ray Kubik, Gerard Stokes, Steve Little. Man, RIP to these legends, man. Matt O'Brien, Dave Ryan, Michelle Ososiva, David Rose, Ken McCarthy, Paul Malone. Kevin Dan, Spencer Colton, man, John Bremen, Billy Thompson, Fred Jones, sheesh, Peter Diamond, Leo Nonsworry, Graham Boone Rogers, Barry Nelson, Barry Riley, Dave Barsley, Mike Bailey, Jim Pickup. Where's Tommy Redonkulus? Ditch Huda, Ian McKitchy, Robin Gurry. This is sad, bro. Matt Connor. Ooh. Sheesh. Those people died. Sheesh. Man. Matthew Worth. Mitch Duran. Austin Ewing. You ever watched? That is possibly one of the most hardest questions that a person has ever told me. Tommy Redonkulus, there you go. RIP Tommy Redonkulus, man. What absolute legend, man. Top bloke. He's gonna show some copy. What's this? Alright, is he gonna go for an outbreak or something? His team lives for is unbeatable. What's this? League's greatest finals team. Yeah, it's gonna break. What's the greatest game I have ever watched? That is possibly one of the most hardest questions I've ever been answered. Well, there are so many great games out there, man. First of all, man, the 1986 grand final was very I had so many goosebumps watching that, man. It was so memorable, emotional a bit. But bro, it's like South Sydney is out up there. 2015 grand finals obviously up there. Fucking what else, man? Oh, bro. I do not know, man. I actually do not know. Ooh. It has to be some. Actually, you know what? I think it's possibly the Eels being Storm this year. 22 points 10. That is absolutely fantastic. 2005 grand final. The greatest pass was Yeah, bro. You know what? 2005 was fucking fantastic, bro. What else, man? Ooh, Jesus Christ, man. 2020, Storm. Oh, that was fantastic, bro. Fucking entertaining that game was. Um, what else is there, man? Um, uh, what is the best one? Uh, yeah, I don't know, man. I actually don't know. But I think the Storm versus Eels match for winning defeat in 22 points to 10 is possibly one of the most greatest games I've ever watched, man. I honestly was full of emotion after the game. Not crying. I was like full of happy and just passion of emotion after the game. Because that gave us so many motivation for the finals. But obviously Ashley Klein fucked it for us because he's a fucking biased cunt, so he can get himself really fucked. But anyway, let's move on from the rubbish shit. Anyway, speak about Panthers, South, here it is. Yeah, 2015 grand final. Yeah. I'll say that one. Who knows, man? Maybe this Australian one grand final will be possibly the best ever grand final I've ever seen. Who knows, man? Fuck. Hype. It's hype, lads. Brisbane.
From 1 o'clock Eastern Daylight Time, we're live with the Intra Super Cup.
Grand final day on. We got the interest. We got the Super Cup championship. Do we? So. Oh shit! So we got the winner of Seagulls versus the. Fucking this guy, man.
Yeah, really excited. Just really grateful.
You're backing your boy.
This week again. Hopefully this week.
Which boy, Gutherson or you,
have a different
Benji?
result this time around.
Jerome, it was a great individual performance against the Storm by yourself. Is that the exact performance you wanted?
If you don't know who's speaker right now and why I'm disappointed,
just get that energy up high.
Starts with a J,
to be at our
and that's
best
with the L.
Compete
With your
against
second
a
name.
team like Melbourne Storm, so we're just happy we got the job done.
Jerome, we all saw the heartbreak in last year's grand final. What do you need to do to ensure it's the fairy tale finish that you've been fighting so hard for this time round?
You know what, Benji? I think you may have potential to win the Clive Churchill.
So we just need to start.
I think you've been pretty good this season, man.
Stay present and yeah, let's go hard.
Go hard, all right. You mentioned Nate. How do you think your partner in crime is going to fare tonight? Do you think
Let's go hard. Fucking that anime cocksucker.
Yeah, I think he played well when he came back. So yeah, Tommy played well as well. So it's going to be a good battle.
Looking sharp tonight, Jerome. Really appreciate your time. All the best in the grand final next weekend.
Thanks, guys. Take care.
All right, let's recap how the Dally
Oh, thank God he didn't say let's go and this shit and that. Thank God Luai such being formal for once. I hope he fucking cuts out that fucking anime cocksucking thing. It's a fucking grub Luai still. I actually unfollow him on Insta because I just can't accept what he did against us, bro. Fuck Luai, bro. Fuck, can't stand him.
his much anticipated return to action in round 22. As we heard just there, 2 votes.
Whoa, what's going on the camera?
Leader Tom Trbojevic. He hadn't laced up the boots in 7 weeks, Brandy. Does he have a big enough impact in this game, in this win?
Let's go!
To make up some ground.
I'm not sure, Lara. All I know is that the Panthers got their rhythm back when Nathan Cleary returned.
1 try assist, 12 kicks, 453 kick meters from Nathan Cleary. Holy shit.
Had his best game in over a month. Nathan just ran the team. Jerome was allowed to play his game. So he had a strong game. Dylan Edwards was outstanding at the back. Scored 2 tries, ran for over 200 metres.
Cleary.
Matt Burton was also very good. So there's
oh shit!
Challenges, but Nathan controlled the game, kicked beautifully, set up the try. I think he polled, but I don't know how high.
34 points.
Why do you hate Luai?
The most the team had
for what he did against Para in the semis, bro.
As you said, Brandy, it really illustrated just
he's a fucking grub.
Confidence he gave to the rest of the team. Will it be enough for him to get and bridge that gap with Tom Trbojevic? The biggest issue for him, though, is the fact that our Dally M leader, Tom Trbojevic, gets back to his destructive best, Cooper. It was an absolute mauling by Manly over the Eels.
Yeah, it was, and he does come back to his destructive best. 10 tries for the Manly Seagulls that day, and Tom was
Tom Trbojevic, 1 try for round 22, 4 try assists, 173 run meters, overall leader 26 points.
As well as contender Daly Cherry Evans.
Yeah, as you would expect, with Manly running in 10 tries, Daly Cherry Evans had his
Benji, Benji.
I think Daly probably polled as well.
Mick, Cody Walker.
How do we watch it? You go, you do if you have like KO or you have Fox League, or you can just go on first row sports some other live stream link or something. You can watch the Dally M's on there. But I think for my advice, if you have KO or you have Fox League or you pay for like Fox on TV, then go watch it on Fox League channel on 502 HD Live.
Set up, had another 3 line break assists, and just the form of Cody Walker just continued. He was outstanding.
Yeah, my favourite part of Cody playing is what we just saw with Damien Cook. Cook with a little run, but Cody hitting. Cody can put players in the holes, but he can also run into a hole himself. And 130 tries South scored in the regular season. He was involved in 50% of them. 50%. Yeah,
it's incredible.
That's crazy.
Cooper, our other contender who's got a bit of ground to make up, the Roosters skipper James Tedesco's got a couple of big performances coming up, including this one. It's a thriller in round 22 against the Broncos.
Holy shit, 237 run meters.
Yeah, he threw the team on his back in this one, ran for over 240 metres, 10 tackle busts.
Surely he'll get it. Oh no, not this game. Oh no, not this game. This game was rigged. Broncos got robbed in this game. What the fuck, man? Oh man.
Yeah, it came up with the crucial plays.
James Tedesco was fantastic. Copy and paste the link if you want to join.
Up in the Dally M races, we head back to Jess.
Certainly is. Thank you, Lara. Now to the votes.
Hello. Are you saying hello to Smarzy?
Top 5 contenders for the Dally M medal. James Tedesco polled 3 votes.
Oh, okay.
Daly Cherry Evans
retouched it.
2 votes. Cody Walker 3 votes. Nathan Cleary no votes. And Tom Trbojevic 3 votes.
So here's how the leaderboard looks after round 22.
James Tedesco is still below DCE. That's absolute disgrace, man.
Adrift, while it's bad news for 2019 Dally M medalist James Tedesco. 10 votes back with just 3 rounds to go means he's officially out of the running.
Well, Cody Walker's making
no way, bro.
To move up the leaderboard, equal second with 3 rounds to go. At 31, he's hit career best form.
So Tommy Turbo is still in front, and Nathan Cleary obviously will not get a vote because due to suspension.
Do you think you can catch Turbo?
Yeah, it's a fucking disgrace. And also below Jerome Hughes.
We come up against
and also
I think Nathan would have polled pretty well, and
yeah, bro,
missed
it's
the last game
fucking
of the
disgrace.
season, so
That is
Turbo's end of the season's been outstanding.
disrespectful. He is,
I don't
bro.
think he can be caught.
Cody, it was another epic performance by yourself on the weekend. How have you pulled up, and give us some insight into the week ahead and what the team's preparations look like?
Yeah, obviously pulled up very well. You know, there's a lot of excitement around the group at the moment. Wayne's made it very clear that, you know, we need to enjoy the week. It's a great week to be a part of. But also when we get to train and make sure...
The Wizard, man.
Need to do it
Fantastic.
and preparing as best we can to...
How good was Cody Walker against the Eagles, man? I can't crying. Having a try celebration. Oh, the moonwalk from Jackson Paulo.
Yeah, they're very excited. They were at the game on the weekend and they're absolutely pumped. Obviously getting at an age now where they're footy heads and they're actually texting the mum at the moment, watching the Dally M. So, hi boys, hope yous have been good.
Cody, 31 years of age, playing your first grand final this weekend.
First grand final, bro.
We know that. What does it mean to you, mate? What does it mean to you to be at the big...
This is a big moment for Cody Walker as well.
Yeah, it obviously means a fair bit to me and the group.
54 line break assists in the regular season. Holy shit.
We couldn't get the job done, so to take that extra step,
the assistant.
This opportunity to go past us. We want to do everything.
My God, Cody Walker is like the NRL version of Mesut Ozil. Far out, man.
We're really excited about it.
Cody, wonderful to catch up with you. Enjoy tonight, and of course, good luck.
Who are your tips for the grand final? Well, Corey Bell, mate, since you're a South fan, and also Benji as well, mate, I am going to tip coming soon. You didn't expect that coming, did you?
Finished just over a week ago. How has the week been?
Yeah, it's been good. Obviously, it was disappointing to go out the way we did. As you know,
Nah, man, you'll find soon when the team list comes out. I'll do like a face-to-face preview, which I haven't been doing since you know, personal reasons. So this will be the first ever tipping video without doing the whole slide, the whole editing and all that shit. Because honestly, if I alright, anyway, I'm just gonna Jake Davorovich talk.
How would the family be feeling back in Sydney?
Very excited, very nervous. You know, obviously they've been missing us. They love their footy, come to every game, but you know, it's been a tough few months for them. But love watching Tommy play and the way he's been playing, and you know, they're all really excited. So hopefully he can get it for all the hard work they've put into him, you know, in his lifetime.
Well, hopefully Tommy's not as nervous as you are. Good luck, big fella. Back to you, Jess.
Thank you, Corey. Thank you, Jake. Well, this season we saw
I'm gonna go shopping quickly.
Yeah, record
you're going shopping quickly.
Massive injury tolls and inexperience, and unexpected contenders becoming...
Oh, you're going to get some supplies.
Here are the nominees for the Coach of the Year.
Well, mate, don't forget that I've got 3 services back-to-back seasons.
When winners' cheers have dulled and losers' tears have dried, there they are, the coaches, running over every single detail, reliving every decision, already plotting next week's master stroke. This year's Coach of the Year nominees...
Wayne Bennett for me.
It's a dead set Hall of Fame.
I'm going to go for Wayne Bennett for Coach of the Year. I reckon it's been absolutely fantastic for the South Sydney Rabbitohs. I think a lot of people forget how fantastic he is. He's the best second half coach of all time. He coached the Queensland team. I know this last year, but still, like this year, he's been doing pretty well. But I think to be honest, I won't be surprised if Bellamy would win it, but I will. Alright. Fucking hell, man.
He took a patchwork side, littered with inexperience, all the way to the second week of the finals. Pure coaching brilliance. Ivan Cleary, unshakable.
Ivan Cleary shouldn't be in there.
Superstar son. 21 wins from 25 games in the regular season. The conductor of rugby league's most exhilarating rock concert, the Penrith Panthers. Des Hasler. These seagulls, like water to wine.
That is from another universe!
Hasler unlocked an irresistible charge to the top 4. Relentless, Intense, meticulous. The Mad Professor leaves nothing to chance. And Wayne Bennett.
Here we go.
35 seasons and still charging. No one in the history of the game has reinvented themselves as many times as the Supercoach. No nonsense to you and me, but to these bunnies, he's the master motivator who took them to a third straight grand final qualifier. And one hell of a dancer.
And the winner of the 2021 Dally M Coach of the Year is Craig Bellamy from the Melbourne Storm.
Okay. Congrats to Craig
This is Craig's
Bellamy.
sixth Dally M Coach of the Year award. He claimed his fifth
Well
honour
deserved.
premiership this season with a record 19-game winning streak and finished in the top 4 for the 7th straight year. Cameron Smith presents his old coach with the Coach of the Year.
Thank you, Cameron. I'd just like to thank a lot of people actually, but certainly the NRL for all their hard work in keeping the competition going. It hasn't been easy for any of us, but especially you guys. I'd like to thank all the other teams for keeping the competition going and all the other teams' families. I know how hard like our families have done at the time.
Yeah, I don't know why
the other
Ivan
teams would have
Cleary
been
was
the same, so I'd
was
like to thank all of you
even
for
being
keeping the
close
competition
to
going. The Storm, just like to thank, really enjoyable year. Probably not so much up until last week, but you guys have done a great job being away.
The fuck is that car doing?
Years, living in our suitcase for 2 years, and sometimes we had our families with us, sometimes we didn't. So it's been a bit of a roller coaster, but really enjoyed what you guys have.
Chokers.
But even more so than that, you know, the footy that you've played, and I know, you know, all our members in Melbourne have had it, you know, pretty tough, not being able to see any live games, but I know you kept them, you know, glued to the TV every weekend. So I really, you know, thank you, boys. I know it was a disappointing finish, but what you guys done this year was quite incredible. And just like to thank our families as well. It has been a difficult 2 years, and you know, without you guys being as understanding the situation, the circumstances, you know, we wouldn't have been playing the footy that we played. So thanks for that. Just going to be a little bit selfish and say hello to my daughter. She's just about to have a baby any minute. So
congrats.
to be my 4th grandchild. So Rach, stick in there, and I'll be down there tomorrow to. Well, I won't be going in, but I'll be waiting outside, and just a big shout out to me other 3 grandkids in Melbourne, Billy, Bowie, and Sonny.
Okay, shout out to them, man.
And I can't wait to give you a kiss and a cuddle. So hopefully, old poops will be home soon.
W father and W coach. My respect to Craig Bellamy. My respect, well deserved. Congrats to him. Well deserved.
Up next, we reveal the team of the year. And the big one, the Dally M medalist will be crowned right here on Fox League. Stay with us.
What version of the song? Oh, I'm gonna. Guys, someone needs to help Monster. He is choking on the floor. I guess it is the pressure of being next to Nathan Cleary. Okay, Monster. Me either, bro. Go Monster is a scumbag. Team of the year. Oh, yeah. Oh, what's this Discord? The fuck? I better get best oldest player of the year and then Jay player of the year. Yeah. Yeah, you know what? They should actually do that. Bench player of the year. They should actually include that. I think Bench Marshall should be bench player of the year. I think you're on something, mate. Yeah, I think you should be bench player of the year, Benji. But fuck me, it's crazy to think that you're going for your fucking your second grand final and possibly last, bro. Far out, man. Crazy to think. But I think they will give it Choker. Yeah. To be honest, Harry Grant has been pretty quiet, and I think you, mate Benji, you have been much more better than Harry Grant. Harry Grant has been awful. He's been quiet. I won't say he's awful, but he's been quiet. I think he's been pretty overrated. Do you think I should retire or go for another 12 years? Go for another 12 years, mate. You got so much into you. But if you want to retire for your family, that's up to you, man. Because I know you're a big family person. Because I see you like cried. Did you see his runs when he played the Panthers? He didn't know what he is doing. And we're back for the Dally M's.
We are just minutes away from crowning the Player of the Year. And to
Why is Ivor Tiger playing when the West Tigers, when none of the West Tigers players are in there?
Is way out in front, 5 votes ahead of both Cody Walker and Nathan Cleary. Dally Cherry Evans is 8 votes back.
Before we reveal the votes for round 23, let's cross over to the Dally M cabinet
But
to see
this,
how our
come on, man,
contenders
this is
performed.
way, this is just disrespectful to the West Tigers, bro. Come on, man.
Games and gents with our Dally M leader Tom
West Tigers
Trbojevic
are not even
threatening
in here,
to
and
run
you're
away
playing
with
without them.
it.
That's
He's
sad.
in round 23 due to injury, and it just so happens that his closest threats, Mick, go head to head. So how do Nathan Cleary and Cody Walker match up in this blockbuster?
Yeah, Lara, this was a cracking game. I remember it was a game that we'd been waiting for. 2 heavyweights going at each other, and it was South Sydney that came out. And you think back to earlier in the season when the Panthers flogged South Sydney, put 50-odd points on them. South came out with a real point to prove. They led 12-0 and were terrific in their opening half an hour. Probably one of their best half an hours of the season. Before the little number 7, Nathan pulled the trigger. He took complete control of the game. He took a risk. He threw a lofted pass over the top, about a 20-metre cutout pass out to Capewell. It went to Momorowski. Momorowski kicked back infield, and there was Nathan pushing through. And from that moment, he took all the air out of South Sydney. He completely controlled the game. His kicking game in particular absolutely tortured Josh Mansour and Latrell Mitchell. Iced it with a great field goal before Coruscant scored at the end, but 25 unanswered points, and Nathan Cleary stormed his way to a man-of-the-match performance.
Just his second game back from injury, and it's critical that he does poll man-of-the-match performance votes here, because he didn't poll last week in a winning side. Was that a man-of-a-match performance for you, gentlemen?
Oh, without doubt. Yeah, look, back for the game against the Dragons the week before, tested that shoulder out, obviously more confident coming into the game against the Bunnies, and as Mick just said, just controlled the game and laid on the tries as well.
Scored 13 of the 25 points, couple of forced dropouts, and as Mick mentioned, he launched those rockets at Mansour that caused all sorts of drama.
Yep.
So while he scored first try in the fight back,
Those bombs, man. He's been improving them.
It is a loss.
Last year when he played for New South Wales, his bombs were meh. But this year, elite. Cleary's bombs have been absolutely elite this year.
A couple of errors in his game, particularly in the second half. He had a good start. He had a really good start. Him and Damien Cook were excellent to start the game, but I thought the second half
Cody Walker
completely taken away. And Penrith had some great individuals and none better than Nathan, so I don't think Cody...
Round 23, yeah.
All right, let's head back to Jess now for the all-important round 23 votes.
Thank you, Lara. Well, as mentioned, no votes for the injured Tom Trbojevic. Here's how the rest of the contenders polled. James Tedesco.
I think Nathan Jones is going to be second.
Daly
Thank you.
No votes. Cody Walker. No votes. Nathan Cleary. 3 votes.
So here's how the leaderboard looks with just 2 rounds to go. And now it's a racing two. Nathan Cleary is the only man who can catch Tom Trbojevic.
Cody Walker in 3rd place, ladies and gentlemen.
2 votes. Cody Walker is 5 votes off the
James Tedesco is finally
So to Cherry Evans
on top.
And James Tedesco. We're now just moments away from crowning the 2021 Dally M Player of the Year, and Jake Duke joins us with a very nervous coach.
1, 2. We are only 2 rounds away, lads. 2 rounds away.
In front at the moment. What an amazing year he had. What was it like to watch as a coach?
Yeah, considering he's doing it on the back of about 15 games, it's it's quite an amazing effort. Yeah.
What makes him so great as a player and to coach?
I just think the way he approaches, and a lot of people here and a lot of players that have played and watched him play and played in rep sides, just know how he handles himself. But it's also just his nature. He's a wonderful human being, and the way he carries himself, with distinction and great humility. There are other features that go into making him the player that he is, and the reason why we watch.
What would it mean to you as a coach and to the Manly club for him if he was to win this award?
If he wins the award tonight, which I think he will, the first people to think will be his teammates and his family. That's his nature, and it'll be a tremendous achievement for himself, his family, and obviously the club.
Des, congratulations on a wonderful season with Manly and coaching Tom. And Jess, back to you.
Thank you very much. And if you thought the nerves were bad for Des, spare a thought for this father-turned-coach. Ivan Cleary joins us now. Ivan, take your coaching hat off. You're just Nathan's dad. How are you feeling at this point, and how proud of him are you?
Yeah, extremely proud, Jess. He's had another great season this year. He's going to do it a bit tough trying to beat Turbo, but obviously very proud of him. I'm looking forward to seeing him play again this weekend.
Ivan, you obviously seen his last couple of games and know it better than anyone else. Do you think he's polled enough votes to catch Tom?
No idea. I can't even remember, honestly. I think he played all right, but all I remember is watching Turbo just carving up every game. So, look, I guess we'll find out, but whoever wins...
Doesn't sound confident, Ivan Cleary. I think he knows that Tommy Turbo's won it.
And all the best next weekend.
But well, did not remember his own son.
All right, before we crown the
Playing
2021
the
Dally
Jeez,
M medalist,
okay.
it's time to recognise the positional team of the year. A full starting side of 1 through 13 who polled the most votes in their position through the regular season.
And we begin with the wingers. The nominees are...
True, yeah.
Ruben Garrick from the Manly Seagulls. Josh Addo-Carr from the Melbourne Storm. Brian
Alex
Toggle
Johnson.
from the Penrith Panthers. Jason Saab from the Manly Seagulls.
Jason Saab.
And Alex
Addo-Carr scored that
South Sydney Rabbitohs.
high scoring against South.
And the winners
Oh,
are...
man.
Ruben Garrick. Garrick scored more regular season points than anyone in the game's history.
Oh, yeah, Ruben Garrick, yeah.
And
I actually knew
Brian
it.
To'o. To'o led the league in
Oh,
run
yeah,
winners
Brian
and
To'o.
scored 15
Oh, 100%,
tries,
yeah.
nearly double from his record in 2020.
Yeah.
The nominees for Centres of the Year.
What?
Matt Burton, Penrith Panthers.
Beg your pardon?
Joseph Manu, Sydney Roosters. Bradman Best, Newcastle Knights.
What is it?
Justin Olam, Melbourne Storm.
Okay, fine.
From the South Sydney Rabbitohs.
Fucking hell, man.
And your Dally M Centres of the Year, Matt Burton. Burton crossed for 16 regular season tries as one of the Panthers' most consistent performers. And Justin Olam. Olam's fearless, hard-running, big-hitting style has made him a crucial attacking threat for the Storm.
To the forwards and the nominees for props of the year. Daniel Saifidi, Newcastle Knights. Jared Waweera-Hargreaves, Sydney Roosters. James Fisher-Harris, Penrith Panthers. Payne Haas, Brisbane Broncos. And Christian Welsh, Melbourne Storm.
And the Dally M props of the year are James Fisher-Harris.
Of course.
This devastating Panther is back in the Dally M Team of the Year for consecutive seasons. Joining him, Payne Haas. Haas averaged almost
Payne Haas, yeah, of
160 metres
course.
per game and won his
Josh
third
Norman,
straight
congrats for
Paul
sending
Morgan
the
medal
year.
for Broncos Player of the Year.
Most silly centre of the
The
year.
nominees for the second row. Hamoli Olikuatu, Manly Seagulls. Viliami Kikau,
Isaiah
Penrith
Papali'i.
Panthers. Satili
Isaiah
Tupanua,
Papali'i.
Sydney Roosters. And Isaiah
Satili
Papali'i,
Tupanua.
Parramatta Eels.
And the winners are Viliami Kikau, one of the
What?
most reliably dominant players
Huh?
in the NRL. This wrecking ball has played 26 of Penrith's 27 games this season. And Isaiah Papali'i in his
Yes,
first season
thank
with the
you.
Eels,
But
Papali'i gained
Kikau doesn't
reputation
deserve to be
as the
there, bro.
hardest worker in the game.
Bloody Tupanua should have been there.
The nominees for the lock of the year.
Kikau doesn't
Murray,
deserve
South
to
Sydney
be there.
Rabbitohs.
That's
Isaiah Yeo, Penrith Panthers.
Isaiah
Dale
Yeo.
Finucane, Melbourne Storm. And Jake Trbojevic, Manly Seagulls.
Isaiah
And
Yeo.
the Dally M lock of the year, Isaiah Yeo,
Yeah,
third
knew
Panthers
it.
forward in the Team of the Year. Yeo is the calming rock of one of the league's most feared packs.
To the spine and the nominees for the hooker of the year. Appy Coruscant, Penrith Panthers. Harry Grant, Melbourne Storm. Brandon Smith, Melbourne Storm.
Man,
Cook,
reminding.
South Sydney
Fuck.
Rabbitohs.
And the winner is Brandon Smith. The strong and charismatic
Thank
Storm
you.
player
Yeah.
enjoyed his most consistent season, starting 24 games and scoring 11 tries.
The nominees for the 5/8 of the year. Adam Dewey, West Tigers. Cameron Munster, Melbourne Storm. Cody Walker, South Sydney Rabbitohs. And Jerome Luai, Penrith Panthers.
And the winner of the Dally M 5/8 of the year is
Please.
Cody Walker.
Thank
Cody's
you.
season was as spectacular as it gets. He set a new record for line break assists
Congrats.
and led the
Well
league in
deserved.
try assists.
If only.
To the playmakers and the nominees for halfback of the year. Jerome Hughes, Melbourne Storm. Dally Cherry Evans, Manly Seagulls.
Nathan
Alan
Cleary.
Reynolds, South Sydney Rabbitohs. And
Nathan
Nathan
Cleary.
Cleary, Penrith Panthers.
And the
Nathan
Dally M
Cleary.
halfback of the year is Nathan Cleary. This is Nathan's second consecutive halfback of the year award. He led Penrith into back-to-back grand finals and had a perfect regular season with 16 wins from 16 matches. And finally, the nominees for fullback of the year. James Tedesco, Sydney Roosters. Kalen Ponga, Newcastle Knights. Will
Ooh,
Kennedy,
Tedesco, Tom
Cronulla
Trbojevic.
Sharks. Tom
It's pretty
Trbojevic,
close.
Manly Seagulls.
Tom
And Ryan
Trbojevic.
Pappenhausen, Melbourne Storm.
And the winner of the fullback of the year, Tom Trbojevic.
Yeah,
As destructive
yep.
season as we've seen from a player, 25 tries in just 15 games, including 5 hat-tricks, and second only to Cody Walker for try assists. He led the Seagulls back into a genuine premiership force. Here is the 2021 Team of the Year.
Decent team of the year.
It's now time to unveil the Dally M medal winner. Here is ARL Commission Chair Peter Valente.
W team of the year.
Thank you, Jess. Round 24. Panthers 30, defeat West Tigers 16.
Fucking relentless.
1 vote, Brian To'o. 2 votes, Stefano Utokamanu. 3 votes, Viliami Kikau. Sea Eagles 36, defeat Bulldogs 18. 1 vote, Oshay Olai. 2 votes. Hamoli Alakawatu. 3 votes. Tom Trbojevic.
There you go.
With 1 round to go and an unassailable lead, 5-point lead, ladies and gentlemen, your 2021 Dally M medalist, Tom Trbojevic from the Sea Eagles.
There you go, ladies and gentlemen. It is not rigged. It is not rigged. Well deserved. Yes. WNRL. WNRL in the chat. Turbo, ladies and gentlemen, congratulations to Tommy Turbo for Dally M Player of the Year.
What an honour it is to win this award. I was just reading through the past winners just then, and to be recognised for this, it's pretty special, and I don't think it ever really sink in. I'll start with the thank yous to the NRL and the Queensland government. What they've done over the past 3 months has been, it's remarkable. Transferring the whole game up here and being able to play footy and just doing what we love doing. Everyone's very thankful for that, and we can't thank them enough. To the Manly boys, to Desi, Ches and the playing group, couldn't have done this one without you. This medal is a beneficiary of all your hard work and effort, and I can't thank you enough for it. To the family back home, Mum and Dad, you know how much I love and miss you. I appreciate everything you've done for me over the years, and like I said before, this medal's, on the back of everything you've done for me, and without you two, I wouldn't be getting it. So big thank you. All the best, guys.
Congratulations to Tom Trbojevic, our 2021 Dally M medalist. He becomes just the 3rd Manly player to win the medal alongside Matt Orford and the great Cliff Lyons, redefining fullback play this year with his elite power and speed. 25 tries, 30 try assists and 44 line break assists. All
44 line break assists. Incredible. Incredible. Absolutely incredible.
Well, that is
Well
the
deserved.
Dally M Medal Awards for 2021. Thank you so much for your support throughout the season. From all of the team,
Thank you for not robbing Tommy Turbo.
and nominees tonight.
The Telstra Dally M system is not rigged. Fireworks going on. Say it. Any Easter eggs? Anything else? Just fireworks. If Tommy made the grand final and had won it in the Clive Churchill medal, he would have been the first placers to get it. Dally M awarded Lewis medal and Clive Churchill medalist. Yeah, I agree with that, man. Yeah, you would have won the Clive Churchill, man. Anyways, yeah, that's gonna wrap it out for the stream, man. So lads, this has been National Sports Loaded. I hope you guys enjoyed the Dally M stream to my live reaction. It has not been rigged, and yeah. Anyway, lads, it's been National Sports Loaded. Take care and peace. And I will still be doing my tips for the grand final, but it must be a preview. Hopefully. Hopefully I can be able to do my voice. But anyway, lads, take care and